Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn, Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. So there's that. Okay, what do we got for Taurus? Wow. So far, yeah. Okay. You got some good energy. Okay. You got some really good energy. Let's see if this keeps up. That's a really good card for you. Like, hold on. Like, okay. Like, I mean, we don't want to scoff at it, right? Good cards are good cards. You got this Prince of Cups, by the way. Don't get caught up in the gender, but this seems to be kind of like looming around the situation. Like almost like somebody's trying to give you something good. Something is looming around here. But I feel like this is like the... it's like a person that's just not really focused. And they just... Like, when are they going to arrive? It's kind of like, when are they going to arrive? Like, where? Hello? Like, like, aren't you... when are you coming? You going to be here tomorrow? I don't know. Probably, maybe, could be, don't know. This is looming around. The Knight of Cups is looming around. Like, you're waiting. It's almost like you're waiting for this person to arrive. And it's kind of like, where are you? And they're like, I'm in this place with people and things. How far away are you? A distance? You're like, could you give me something I could hold on to? No? It's kind of like somebody who's traveling that doesn't really know. Like, I'm kind of lost right now, but I'm on my way. That energy is looming around you. Now, you know something good is coming your way. I feel like you know this. You've got a lot of positive possibilities. No, it's more than possibilities. A lot of positive energy around you. You got abundance here with the Four of Pentacles. Holding on, feeling like things are going to work out. Whatever it is you're dealing with, you're kind of like, I'm holding strong to this. I know this is going to work out. This is going to be fine. There's some stuff I need. Where is it? Like, can you bring it to me? I'll go get it. Do I need to get it? I'll go get it. What do you need from me? There's this, like, this Prince of Cups is just kind of looming around. Like, are you going to arrive? Probably at some point, on some day, in some way. It's just kind of like, and this is one of those things where you're just kind of like, it's almost like getting intermittent text messages. Like, they just kind of happen once in a while. You can text back, but it's just kind of like, it'll be a while before you get a response, and you're fully well aware of that. So you're kind of like, all right, I'm just going to roll with it. I mean, what choice do I have? You're holding strong to this situation. Like, it looks really good. I just can't plan with anything, but I feel good that it's coming. So I guess I have to wait till it shows up and plan from there. There's good information around you. You get the mermaid magic seduction. Like, there's something positive coming towards you. You seem to be, like, honing in on a really good piece of something, and you're like, that looks good. That looks really good to me. I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to see what I can do with that. That looks really positive. That looks really promising. Let's do that. You seem to be holding this situation together. You got peace here. Kind of like, this is where things are today. I'm waiting for this person to arrive. I'm waiting for this information. It could be information. It could be, I'm waiting for it to arrive. You know what? Just gotta just sit tight. Gotta be patient with it. There's not really there's no negotiation with it. For some reason, there's just no negotiation. Just gotta be patient with it. You're creating a peaceful atmosphere. I don't want to say that you're at peace with it. You might feel a little peaceful with it, maybe, but you're creating a peaceful atmosphere with your attitude. Very, very good. Very, very good. I like it a lot. Now, you're waiting for this thing to arrive. Whatever this is, you're waiting for it to arrive. You still have faith that prosperity is coming, right? You still have faith that it's coming. Okay, I just got to wait for it. It will happen. I'm just waiting for it. But you are kind of like getting a little bit like aggravated. I don't want to say aggravated, but like you're kind of like, it is coming, right? It's kind of like that energy. Kind of like, it is coming, right? I want to believe in it. Like, it's kind of like saying, like, The train is coming to pick me up, but am I going to be here when it comes? Like, will I have found something else? Will I just take a cab instead? Like, will I just start going on my own? Will I just rent a car and go there on my own? Am I going to still be waiting for this train when it finally arrives? Like, am I just going to take some other out instead of waiting? Like I know it's coming, but like, when it finally gets here, am I going to be able to use it? Somebody else will. I'm sure somebody else will. But will I be able to use it? So you feel like this good thing is still coming. Whatever's looming around you, it's still coming. But you're like, am I going to be able to take advantage of this? Or is the ship going to have sailed for me before it even matters? Like, what I needed it for, was that time going to pass before I actually get what I need? I'm getting magical powers in the environment, which may seem a little hokey, but this is basically like the Magician card. And these two cards, Magician and this one, it's about taking what's in your environment and using it to the best of your advantage. Like, whatever you have, like, it's kind of like going into that old abandoned house and going, all right, well, it's kind of rickety and broken up, and you can't really rebuild a whole house from this. But we can take the materials from this, and we can, like, instead of it being a 3-story house, maybe we could dismantle the top 2 stories, fix the bottom story, bring the roof down a little bit. It's a lot of work to do that. It might seem a little bit crazy to do that, but at least we can take what's here, consolidate it down, and make it something a lot smaller but a lot more dependable. It may seem a little crazy even, because I feel like when I'm seeing magical powers, what's going on in the environment around you may seem a little bit out of sorts, a little bit crazy. It may seem crazy, but basically if this is all we have is this 3-story house that's kind of got broken up and beaten up a little bit, but we have enough good materials here that we could, reconstitute, take the top 2 floors down, bring it all down to 1 floor, take all those materials we had left over, reapply them on this floor, bring that roof down and fix that up, make it a smaller area. It may seem crazy to put in all that effort, but at least the tools are here, at least the resources are here, we can do it. It just, that's how it feels to me. Like, it may seem a little crazy, but I feel like if you're looking at it, you're like, well, that seems like a lot of crazy activity, but it will work. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, that'll work, but it seems a little weird to do that. You're going with it, you got courage here, you're kind of like, all right, it seems a little crazy, it seems like it's going to work, I just don't know if it's going to show up on time for me, but because you got this looming thing around you, it's good, but it's looming. All right, you're also creating, you created a peaceful atmosphere, but now you're also kind of giving other people courage. You're very good at keeping other people's spirits up is what I'm getting to. That seems to take up a lot of your time. Keeping things stable, keeping things together, trying to keep it together, trying to help other people keep it together. There's a weird energy around you. This seems to really be affecting Taurus. Now, this card, it's interesting because, all right, I'm going to do these 2 first. King of Cups with the 6 of Swords. This is what's going on around you. But what's going on, I can't get around it. The Devil card is there. Now, once in a while, this card is not that bad. And I feel people might be like, well, I don't know about that. Like, I've seen this card reference Capricorn, and it's not bad. Because it's just saying this energy is here, this energy knows what it knows, and it's not going to negotiate it. That's when I've seen it come in, and it's not that bad. When I feel Capricorn energy come in with this card, it's basically saying, I know what's happening, I know what I know, and you're not going to tell me different. It's very self-assured. To me, that's not bad. It's just knowing who you're dealing with, and like, don't try to negotiate with this person. They're not hearing it, they know what they know, and that's what they're sticking to. So it's just kind of respect the energy that's coming towards you. Don't try to negotiate with it. Just see, okay, that's where you're standing, that's what you're saying. And they're like, I'm not into anything else. I'm just telling you where I am. That energy is also coming through with the King of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Like, you might have an energy you come up against, or a person you come up against, where they're not about talking it out. They're not about doing things differently. They're not about being a thorn in your side, but they're basically, for example, if something over there is like playing into this whole whatever that is, and they're all getting, whatever they're doing is what they're doing, and they don't want a part of it. If this person's saying they don't want a part of it, whatever it is, other people are doing, and you're trying to keep a peaceful atmosphere, a hopeful atmosphere, other people are buying into it. This person is letting you know, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not about that. They're giving you notice, like, listen, if you try to push me into that box, we're going to have problems. If you want to keep getting along and you want that to keep going well, leave me alone. Let me do what I need to do. That's again where if this is a Capricorn, if this is what you're connecting with, they're fairly letting you know, I've got my own plans. You got to do. Stay out of my way. We're good. Because that's the Six of Swords too. Like, I'm off doing my thing. The King of Cups is saying there's a positive energy with this. It's just basically I'm giving you note. I'm letting you know this is what I'm doing. Just, you don't get in my way, I don't get in your way. It does kind of like go to the background after that. Like, nobody's looking to cause problems, but again, I don't know. I keep feeling that Capricorn energy. Like, I'm telling you, this is what I'm doing. Don't get in my way. You do what you got to do. I'm cool with that. Just don't try to get in my way and we're all cool. Okay. I'm getting good cheer on your side with the Temperance card. I keep saying if it's a Capricorn. I mean, I think it's because it's a general read. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, but I'm also getting, like, you might have somebody with that attitude. They don't have to be an actual Capricorn. That's also, I think, what I'm trying to get to. They don't have to be an actual Capricorn, but if you have somebody coming towards you, like, I'm doing this, that can all be cool. You can all do what you want to do there. Cool. I'm not gonna impede on it. But leave me alone. Let me do what I need to do, and everybody's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. We'll all be good. I'm getting good cheer on your side with the Temperance. You care. You have deep feelings for people, and I'm getting like. It seems like you can let that happen. Like, all right, they want to do their thing. This is going to be over here. The majority is going to be over here. They're going to go do their own thing. If you can keep your eye on it, like, you don't have to be in there with it, but if you can just keep your eye on it, I feel like you're fine. Like little touch bases. How you doing? Good? Cool. All right. We're good. Cool. Temperance is like, I feel like you're just keeping your eye on it, taking it slowly. You should know this person well enough to realize they're telling me this. They're not kidding. Again, they don't have to be a Capricorn, but it's that energy. Like, they're telling you, and that's what they will do, and they are strong. They will do what they want to do. It's cool. That's cool. This is one of those things where I'm like, the Devil card is not bad. The Devil card is just telling you, this person has made up their mind, and that's what they will be doing. Cool. It's good. You're rolling with it, keeping your eye on it, just in case something goes a little kafunky. You want to be able to be, to keep it together. It's all good. It's all good. I also feel like as this keeps going on, the energy is lifting. It is lifting. I felt this with Capricorn too. The energy starts to lift, but at the same time, you're like, well, let's do the long haul. Let's make sure it's good. Energy gets more positive. It's kind of like, oh, that Knight of Cups, he's close. I know he's close. He's coming. He, she, they, whatever. Don't worry about the gender. That Knight of Cups is close. Yep, they're coming. They're coming. Aphrodite's love spell with the King of Pentacles. All right, you're depending on this. You believe in this. But you're also kind of like, we know it's coming. We know it's coming. Like, it seems like it's going to make a good point. It's going to arrive at a good time. You seem to get message about when that is. But the Knight of Cups hasn't been the most dependable up to this point. It's coming. Yeah, I know. You've said that. Now the Knight of Cups seems to be saying, well, it's coming on this date. Oh, okay. I want to believe that, but, we're keeping it realistic here. We're keeping it realistic. Positive energy. This is where I'm seeing the lifting energy. The Ace of Wands with the Empress. Energy is lifting. Energy is going a lot better. More information is coming your way. The situation is improving. It seems like it's ramping up pretty good, pretty quickly here. As it keeps going better, and I apologize if you can hear my dog. I just took him out, so he's fine. Don't worry about him. Passion comes forward. The King of Wands. I feel like there's a really excited energy coming in right here. People are getting very excited. You're getting very excited. Things keep moving forward very quickly. Things seem to take a dramatic upturn all of a sudden. And I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like a lot of the pressure has been released. it just seems like for you, a lot of the pressure just seems to be released all at once. I really feel like that's what's happening. Um, you got the passion with the King of Wands here telling me things just all of a sudden seem to go better. It just seems like the pressure's released all at once. I think that this card finally arrives, and it's kind of like when I think of the Knight of Cups, I don't always think of like a romantic connection. It's almost like that relative, like it's almost like when you were a kid and your grandparents just they show up out of the blue and they show up with like the best gifts, and like grandma brought some type of awesome baked good that you know she's the best one that can make that, and they bring little gifts and stuff, and you're just like it's just so fun and it's just a great time. It's kind of like that. That's how I feel. This is like that's kind of how the feel I'm getting when this arrives. Everything just seems to relax. Everything just seems to relax pretty much all at once. I'm trying to be realistic about that, but it just seems like everything just seems to relax. When I feel it relaxing, just people just like if they have to go off and just have some time just to de-stress, then they're going off and doing that, and nobody's giving them a hard time about that. If people need to come together with people just to like be around somebody, then they're doing that, and they're the ones who match that are coming together. The people who want to be off on their own and just de-stress, they're going off and doing on that. Everything just seems to like people are like being respectful of like how they need to do things. It all seems to just it's just kind of like the air just kind of like de-stresses, decompresses. It's very nice. It's not over in 2 seconds, but like once the pressure releases, it just feels like it did. Anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.